Yo folks and welcome. In today's video we'll be talking about Tales of Abyssus, a lewd S idol waifu game. Let's go into the combat so you can see if this game is for you or not. Boss challenge right here, you can see it's a little bit chibi style. One thing to note, there is some tactics to it. There's some amazing loading screens that you can see right there. And by tactics, you can position certain waifus in certain areas and that will give you an advantage in combat. Right there, you saw an animation. There is some live 2D art, of course, which I love and what makes the lewdness of this game even more heightened. And as you can see, I'm not really doing much. It's an idle game like we covered a little bit earlier in the title screen. Now, what makes this lewd is the characters that you can collect. We'll cover them a little bit later. As you can see, we are getting a little bit annihilated. We're going to be doing some summons and upgrading characters. And as far as free-to-play friendliness goes, so far in the CBTs, it's a closed beta, it's been pretty free-to-play friendly. There is a banner that's a guaranteed SSR, which is nice. And there is 1x speed, 2x speed in case you want to min-max certain things. Let's say you want to slow down the gameplay so you can cast the ult a little bit better. You can do that. So right here, we might be able to get one more clean hit in and we lose the fight. But right now, I'm currently stuck in this stage. I could do a couple of things. This is the idle ways where you can claim things. You can do the 2-hour quick combat. You can claim it and there we go. We got some gear and everything. And right here is going to be the war girls or the ships that you have within them. And there's some interesting names with waifus that you can collect, but you can go into equipment right here and you can see there's like one-click undress, one-click dress, I'm not sure, right here. And the character we're going to be equipping is this one. We're going to one-click dress her. We're not going to be undressing anyone. Notice that there's bursts and all these sorts of different acronyms for them. And it's relatively easy to also upgrade characters, so up 3 levels. Hopefully with this, we might be able to re-challenge the stage and complete it. There's level 24. I think with this, we should be positioned a little bit better. Hopefully we can take them on. And what I like about this game is that it is in closed beta. It's gonna get a full release. I don't think there's a wipe, but at the same time, there's going to be multiple servers. There's like a server 1 in this, so be careful with that. I wouldn't spend any money whatsoever, but I just find it simply enjoyable because it's hard to get that new gacha feel in a decent gacha game. There's a lot of throwaway gacha games that are releasing right now. Something like Fantasia, Grimlight maybe might feel like that, but I haven't done my first impressions on it. Man, we are getting absolutely destroyed in this one. There's also RNG involved within the stages because last time I'm pretty sure we got up to 2 characters or 2 waifus down. This one, there's gonna be 3 waifus left, maybe just all 4 of them. I doubt that we can kill as much stuff, so we're probably gonna have to do some summons in order to do some upgrades on the teams. But before we do the summons, I want to showcase the lewd waifus that we can collect. If you actually go into base right here, you go Handbook of War Girls. Look at this waifu. Not that lewd right now. This one, pretty classy. Oh my goodness. Sirius? This is like the lewd version of Sirius from Art of Gear Fusion, if you know what I mean. And then look at this waifu. Reminds me of like Hyper Dimension Neptunia. And look at the description, meat shield. There is definitely a lot of things going on with Hood right here. And Unicorn, so adorable. Helena, very classy. And then Taiho, very suspicious things happening with the sake, right? And oh my goodness, the swimsuit, if you're into the feats, I guess that's a thing. And oh my gosh, that is just so much going on here. I don't think there's a Nutaku version of this game, but man, the waifus, Washington, and the live 2D, the booba, everything going on here, the mommies, the One-chan vibes, it hits it every single time. This waifu game definitely knows its audience with all the different things being shown here. And hopefully it doesn't get demonetized too heavily, but I just wanted to showcase all the different waifus here because I feel like there's definitely at least one that you can vibe with, one that you can enjoy. She was grabbing some very sussy things. I can't believe this is a 3-star right here. Oh my gosh, Peter Strasser, my god, the 3 stars even in this game are absolutely below. This is a 3-star? What? How? Man, in most games that would be a 5-star. So I'm pretty sure you would get a bunch of amazing waifus just based off of all the different designs. There's definitely at least one waifu for you, I have to say. But let's go ahead and jump into the summonies so you guys can see what that is all about. Homepage recruit. There's going to be the novice banner and the common banner. This novice banner is a guaranteed SSR. If you want to see the rates, 14% on this one, and then usually it's 4% rates for the normal banners. So recruit 10 times. These tickets, the summon animation, I have no idea why it's that cultured, but hey, it is what it is. And honestly, for a closed beta, a cheap looking game, it looks phenomenal for these simple things. Like the summon animations, it nails. And the waifus that you can collect, it nails. The live 2D, it nails. It's just really weird. Draw 10 more times. Can we draw again on this banner? Let's see. All right, I would love to keep drawing because it's a 14% rate up. And I think this is only during the closed CBTs. Or the closed betas, and this is our SSR waifu, Saratoga, looking pretty clean right there. And then we got our SR waifu, Peter Strasser, and we got Rodney. I love it. Draw 10 more times. We're just gonna keep drawing until we run out because I love seeing the summon animations in this game. It's just really nice, and I just want more waifus. And I feel like this part was censored a little bit, if you know what I mean. Ninghai looking really nice right there. We have a free poll right here, so let's go ahead and do it. Man, I won't get tired of that summon animation. No summon animation is as cultured as that one, I have to say. So there we go. And the advanced banner, we go ahead and do a freebie right here. And what do we get? Can we get something amazing? That would be really cool. And we get this lovely waifu right here. So yeah, that was kind of interesting because I think I could have kept summoning on the novice banner. It only let me summon twice, but maybe if you have enough summon currency, you could just keep going on it. That's a pretty cool feature. And I think camp is the adjutant. We're just going to go ahead and look at the waifus we got. Miyoko, I think she's going to be the banger. She's the burst. Everyone's going to be a burst, huh? But I think the strongest burst that I got is going to be Saratoga, but I want to upgrade Miyoko, and I'm going to be using her. Let's go ahead, claim some welcome dress. We'll do the one dress click. We're going to do the attributes up 5 levels. Okay, waifus have been upgraded. Can we get any bonds? Bonds are just really quick ways so that you can get some extra stat bonuses on the waifus that you can collect. I'm just checking up on everyone to make sure that I have them on point. And it seems like I have everything that I need. Okay, that's the only character. I don't have Key Rob, so I can't do that. So we're gonna go to Strike right here, Boss Challenge. And we're gonna go ahead and put our waifus in here. We're gonna take her out. We don't need her. And we're gonna take out her and put in Miyoko. And we'll put in our fire waifus right here. So let's go ahead and start and check to see. Man, I love the loading screens in this game. I rarely say stuff like that, but that's just because there's not as many lewd waifus in the loading screens in other games. So obviously, you can tell we are crushing it. I love seeing Miyoko's 2D arts for the little animations. I'm sure there might be more animations as this comes off of CBTs. And right here, there is a clear difference in power with the waifus that we were able to obtain within the gachas. We are casting our adjutant skills, or the extra skills that you get, and our SSRs are just doing absolute work right here. It is an Azure lane, but cheaper. But one thing is for sure, it's more true to nature and you don't have to move around. But I would say Azure Lane, of course, is the much superior game. If you want a game where you can just try it out and have some fun for a bit, I think this is something for you. But if you want something more of a long-lasting gacha game, I would wait until full release and just to follow up on the monetization. But there's so many stuff to do. Like you go to events overview right here, and there's different login bonuses. You get Miyoko for free, so that's cool. There's a 7-day event where you get Hood for free. There's 7-day tasks where you get summons and jewels for free. This one is really cool because this is a boss rush where you can challenge them. And I'm gonna go ahead and take out some waifus. We're gonna put Miyoko, Ninghai, and Saratoga. Go ahead and start. So I think if you deal a certain amount of damage, you can get certain rewards, which I think is nice. But there's just a lot of hidden gameplay modes that you can try out for a closed beta. Feels pretty fleshed out. And I won't say this is a perfect game because this is definitely like one of those pump and dump gacha games. But at the same time, not a lot of pump and dump gachas have 3D models. Not a lot of them have 2D animations. Not a lot of them have animations like this. So I would say this is mediocre. It's like a little bit above average, but nothing to get too excited for. Nothing like Tower of Fantasy that's coming out hopefully sometime soon in a couple months. I think Grimlight might be a little bit above in quality, or it might be equivalent. But I have to say the waifus that you can collect in this one, very cultured, and I love them. And if this can get skins, even better. You can see there's like a timer at the top, so depending on how much damage you deal, the more rewards you can get. And this boss is only level 10. It's kind of nice, so you don't feel completely overwhelmed. And I like how there's always something going on in the screen, because a lot of times these idle games, they just run like math in the background and you can't really tell what's going on. This one, there's definitely a little bit more love, a little bit more thought put in place, and you get to experience more when it comes to playing this game. So we dealt a much higher damage. We can hit confirm right there. We can get our challenge mission rewards. We get some extra stuff. So I think this is just a fun game to play. As you can see here, we can get Zukaku. I don't know how to say that. You can get it for free if you just play the game and do the ultimate luck draw. I just love all these different features because there's just so many different things where you can get waifus for free just by logging in and playing. It's just something nice to try as we wait for better games to release. And there's a one-click claim all, which I think is really cool. The quality of life is there. The potential is there with this one. I don't think it's gonna best Azure Lane in any departments, but one thing's for sure, the waifus. They are just so amazing. Just go into base handbook of war girls and you can just look at the amazingness in awe of all of the things that you can collect right here. But anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram if you want to see my face. Once we hit 35,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day and see you guys in the next one.